really moving around is kind of nuts, you know? Oh, hey. You like cats? Cat cafe, let's go. Everything I love has been stripped away. 3 blind mice, you get it? Because they got their eyes taken out? You fucking get it? I love this office. It's like, honestly, like the colors in this game feel so comfortable, which is another reason why I was like, oh, the super blue remaster would have annoyed me.
What about your cut?
I'll get it eventually. All of this goes to the client.
Gotcha.
Anyway, I'm gonna swing by Genda-sensei's place, see if he's got any work.
Don't hold your breath. For a lawyer's office, things are slow as shit over there.
You're aware they're one of our best clients, right?
Yeah, I know you used to work there and all. But don't show up empty-handed. Here, buy him some sweets or something. At least go through the motions.
So
Giving us a little month.
my boy's all grown up.
Dad. Now get going.
Don't mention it, Dad. I love their dynamic so much. Like, it's honestly great.
They've got some extra fancy dorayaki at the Popo over on Tenkaichi Street. Even come in a box.
Huh?
Well, Genda-sensei's got a pretty big sweet tooth, if you get me.
Right. I'll go pick some up.
All right, so this is our office here. We've got a lot of different things. Nothing that we can really play around with right now. But two of the biggest things that I'll point out that we can access here, we can decorate the area a little bit with items that we found throughout the game. These include rewards that you can get from the crane machine, as well as stuff that you can buy from people. So you can put stuff up here, put something here. You can either move or adjust our little plant that's located here. Enough things to be able to grab. The pop-in is funny. You can also listen to some tunes. And the music will play as long as you have it on here. The big thing here, though, is that you get these records from a number of different things, which we will get into as we continue through. The thing about this game that's really interesting is how seamlessly you move through everything. Oh, right. All of the DLC. Ignore that. We don't know who those characters are. We don't know who those people are. Don't pay attention to any of that. So I did buy all the DLC on PlayStation 4, so, you know, I get to keep it as I go. Now, like they said, we do have some stuff that we need to do, some business, some things we need to pick up. Thankfully, they do note where the Popo is in Tenkaichi Street in case you haven't played these games all that often. If you've played a Yakuza game before, you know that they wall you off pretty heavily in like the first chapter or so. Oh, this is nice. This is something from 6 where people will be talking and you'll see what they are saying over their heads. You can also spot some text messages and stuff here too, so they have little icons for all their information. Irashamase. Let's get some dorayaki. Thank you, pal. I appreciate you. But they have like the icons and stuff, so like text message icons. Oh?
You just bought some of them dorayaki, yeah? Sorry, but they're mine.
Bro, just buy them yourself. They're only $150.
I've been after one of those things for days now, and you just bought the last fucking box. Can't stand for that, right, boys?
Come on, pal.
Wow.
Oh, not every character is dubbed, by the way. Side characters, enemies, stuff like that, they may not be dubbed in most scenarios. Oh, by the way, Yagami can do this. And he can scare people. It is kind of funny spooking them, but here. And, of course, SP. Oh, so now they're giving us the opportunity to go ahead and buy something pretty instantly here. So SP is, you know, I mean, it's your standard stuff, basically, so. But anyway, that is being able to do a backflip instead. Oops. Oh, by the way, you can take them into the building, by the way. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to do that. I think it'd be very funny if this happened the way it does. Hey, buddy, come on in. You wanted some dorayaki? I'll show you some dorayaki. Oh, well, never mind. You can go to hell, buddy. Yes, yeah, like, I think, honestly, prioritizing the characters who are going to speak most often makes a ton of sense in terms of your dubbing experience.
Always getting into
Oh, boy.
Captain Hamura.
Hamura-san. So, here is the story. Mr. Hamura is a reason why this game got delayed in the US. The reason why is that Hamura was originally played by an actor named Pierre Taki, pretty famous actor, as a matter of fact. The problem is that after this game got released in Japan, he got popped for possession. And when you possess even a nickel of weed, it is the end of your career. It happened to another actor in the Yakuza franchise who played a character in Yakuza 4. And basically, they were like, are we even going to release this in the West? They took it off of digital storefronts. They stopped putting it out there. It was legitimately a moment where they were like, okay, this game's like thought was halted specifically in terms of kind of, okay, Otaku, you're right. I think it was just they stopped promoting it. They didn't promote it at all.
No, hotshot detective type.
Right. It's good to meet you.
Hey, how's it going?
The boss paid his way through law school back in the day. Made him.
Oh, here's a really good detail, actually.
Even managed to get a bona fide serial killer.
Tak here
Seriously?
actually is like, he's Yakuza affiliated,
Damn shame seeing talent like that go to waste.
despite, not being a member of the Yakuza.
Get this though. The first thing that killer did when he got loose.
He got put through law school by a Yakuza.
Can you believe that?
But anyway, so Hamura's face actor was changed, and his presentation was made different. So they were able to release it, but that was one of those harrowing moments where they took it off of storefronts and messed with things quite a bit.
Here. This is the money from that detective.
Oh, by the way,
This is yours. I already took my cut.
we didn't actually have a client in this situation.
Thanks to you.
We're just working for Hamura.
How's Kaito?
Fine.
How's that for a little twist?
Something. How long's he gonna stick around? Not wise to stay in town after you get kicked out of the family.
So like I said before, rough around the edges.
I can look the other way since the boss.
He is absolutely in the mix.
Speaking of,
Tak.
how's my son doing?
None of your damn business, I'd say. Come on, let's go.
I will say it's crazy he's handing a yakuza money out in the middle of the street, but the Matsugane family is pretty influential, I suppose, so I guess it doesn't matter. It is indeed. Crazy to hear him not voicing the Hulk for once. But yeah, very interesting and intimidating character here. Oh, by the way, something that's important to also note about this game is that you have a time limit to beat enemies on the street. If you don't have a time limit, if you don't complete the game, if you don't complete the fight before the time limit ends, you have to run away from the cops. So we'll see if that ends up happening as we play the game. But anyway, a little bit of exploration and stuff we can do. Before we do that, though, I think we have some wild Jackson to eat. The two roles you know him from are Laws in Advent Children and Flynn/Clue in any Tron stuff that is in a film. He does a phenomenal Jeff Bridges impression. Oh, wow, okay, nice. That kind of does make sense, actually. No, Michael Madsen was Shimano in the original dub, I believe. In the original Yakuza dub, they pretty much exclusively cast Hollywood actors or like prominent voice people. So, I mean, them scaling back is a nice thing for sure. They would have tried to get Andrew Garfield to voice talk in this game if they were still operating by that stuff. Andrew Garfield. I don't know where I even plucked that name out of. Like, I was just like, I felt the disgust in my soul that I just picked a random actor and was like, oh, wouldn't it be crazy? Anyway. Oh, hold up a sec. Oh, I can't do that yet. Never mind. I forgot. I think he would. I mean, Charlie Cox recently doing the Expedition 33 performance really kind of changed my tune on how maybe like a Hollywood actor could, perform if they were voice directed pretty well. But we'll see. Tom Holland is Kaito. Please stop. Back to Genda Law Office. Our first, not exactly our first time spotting this since we were a lawyer, but I mean, obviously we look quite different.
Look, dorayaki. Extra fancy.
Oh, she stopped immediately.
Genda Law Office, where I used to work.
Aw.
Things haven't changed much these past
You'll get her
years.
next time, Tak, I promise.
Hello, Yagami-san.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. You, getting situated?
Yes. Everyone here is...
New law clerk here. Hoshino.
So I hear you're good. Passed the bar with top marks and everything.
Paul Rudd is Hoshino. Why would he be younger than, Holland?
Well, you see...
He looks younger.
Hear you over there, Yagami.
And of course, our good pal, Genda here.
Other than my real dad, there's two people I look up to like a father.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Sorry about that.
He gave me a job here before I'd even gotten out of law school. Shintani Sensei out for the night?
I can't keep track of that boy. I'm sure you're happy, though. You don't have to deal with him.
Huh?
I love how most Yakuza games have, like, a moment where a character says, I have two fathers.
Now, Shintani's like,
Like, what is it? Kiryu has two fathers, technically. Because, like, you know, he has his real birth father, and then he has, oh,
I got you some dorayaki.
hey, have some of that.
I'll grab you one.
Genda, and then, well, we'll see the other father soon. Oh, no! That was a gift, Saori!
Did you eat them all?
Saori, all of them?
All but half. Hope you don't mind.
Yeah, literally Saori. Come on. Her sweet tooth. Anyway. Yeah, they are really massive. What the hell? Hey.
Hey, Saori-san. Got any work lined up for me?
Nope.
Nope. Thanks.
I know you're looking for work, Yagami-san, but asking you for favors feels strange.
Ah, well. How about you, Genda? Anything special?
So, what are the chances you've got some work for me, Genda-sensei?
Work, huh? How long you gonna keep doing this to yourself, Yagami? You know how dangerous this city is.
Wouldn't be many cases for me if Kamurocho was a safe place.
Uh-huh. Cases like collecting debt for the yakuza?
Hey, better that than no work at all, am I right?
You call
I'm
that
trying to
detective
remember.
work? You're practically a mercenary.
Fine
Oh.
by me. I was never too hung up on being a detective anyway.
He's like, oh, I don't care.
You ever thought about becoming a lawyer again?
I haven't.
And why's that?
Take a good look at me, Genda-sensei.
Hmm?
These eyes aren't exactly the best judge of character. I think I made that clear.
Oh, damn.
Use am I as a lawyer?
The man who lost his
Knock it off, Yagami.
lawyer, those judge eyes.
It was tragic, yes, but it wasn't your fault.
Doesn't matter whose fault it is. I never want to deal with something like that again.
They root Yagami really well in this first chapter.
So, have any work for me?
Like, not to say that all the other Yakuza franchises, but like, you kind of don't need to be introduced to Kamurocho or location anymore. Like, it's more just these characters being centered around a place that's familiar, and they kind of just throw you into it, expecting you to be able to pick it all up. Really good effort on that.
A job's a job.
I give up. I'll send you the details later. And next time, don't bring a gift, you hear? Doesn't feel right taking them from guys too broke to pay for.
Anything you say.
I mean, I did pay for it. I love when Yakuza games are like, you're broke. You're so broke. You're the brokest person ever. And then it's like, wait, I have like so much money on me right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yagami-san, that was Shintani-sensei.
Hmm?
Apparently, he wants your help gathering evidence for a murder.
Huh?
Oh, well.
We work in a murder case.
This is the first I've heard of it, too.
Go give Shintani a hand, Yagami. This blows that divorce I was gonna send you on out of the water.
Hey, I mean, I wanted to work on the divorce, too.
Shintani-sensei says he's waiting for you at Tender, that bar on Taihei Boulevard.
Tender. I'm there all the time.
Just making sure.
The little self-aware, like, hey, you know, we're making sure that you know what street that's on. I take it that means that you're not a fan of the other woman in this game too much, Otaku, then, huh? The war, as it were. I'll do that another time. I actually forgot about it. Anyway, not like I said before, not too much you can do at this particular point. More of the game starts to open up a little bit as we keep it moving, so we'll get into that as we get into it. But for now, time to go into Tender and get Tender.
It's called Tender. Got my first job here 20 years back.
I don't think this bar is in previous Yakuza games, is it?
Running a bar must keep you young.
Hey, Tuck. Shintani-sensei's in the back.
Great.
Whenever they reference this, they're like, yeah, new locations.
Surprised to see me?
Oh, hey, a woman.
I'd be more surprised if I didn't.
Who's that talk? A detective buddy?
Not exactly, Mari. This one's a client.
Detective shows and detective movies are very good at kind of just being like, this character's a man about town, and there's just everyone knows him. And I really like how this game uses that.
And I'm getting a drink.
And I'm paying?
Let's call it a business expense.
Everyone wants a piece of his hair gel. Yeah, you know.
Here's a familiar face. Kyohei Hamura from the Matsugane family.
I ran into him earlier, actually. Take it he's your client?
Yep, got hauled in earlier. They're charging him with murder.
Well,
Seriously?
Seriously.
sorry, Talk.
The Matsugane patriarch came to us for his defense. Genda-sensei is the go-to guy for all his legal problems, you know?
I do really appreciate how they're just straight up like, yeah, no, like, Yakuza needing lawyers is like, you know, there's no real moral quandary about that. It's just, oh, you're in the middle of this. And, you know, if you don't care for it, well, too
You
bad.
got way more Yakuza experience than me, after all.
Yeah, I suppose I do.
Let me give you a rundown.
I do have more Yakuza experience. Yakuza 7, Pirate Yakuza.
A concept guy, part of the Kyohei clan.
Oh,
Tossed
hey.
in a dumpster just about a week ago.
Hold on.
Well, if you were wondering who's been stabbing people in the eyes, it's Hamura.
Yep.
The riddle's been solved, guys. The game's almost over.
Hell of a case, man.
This is the third Yakuza they've found like this. Fortunately, we're not dealing with a triple homicide here, so the media isn't swarming. Hammer's got an alibi for the first two incidents. His third murder is the only one they're pinning on him.
So the
Interesting,
other
that.
cases are connected?
No, makes sense. 3 bodies and not a single suspect isn't exactly giving the cops credibility. Guess they just want to get this case closed and move on.
I remember when I played Infinite Wealth, I said that, like, these games usually are kind of more fair to the cops, but this game is not. They're just straight up like, no, they're terrible. So we have to chain some responses. So you're able to ask questions for all of these situations, but if you ask questions in a specific pattern, then you're able to get all of the information, and you can get a bonus in the SP that you get. So I guess getting to the core of the case, I think that feels like a stupid question to ask. Let's ask what Hamura has said about it.
Anything to you?
Yeah, he told me he didn't do it. Claimed the cops were falsely accusing him.
So he insists he's innocent.
That feels like a good thing to put out there first. So if that's the case, then why did the police arrest Hamura?
After Hamura, of all people.
2 reasons.
I like this a lot in terms of framing your conversation.
That's been making inroads in Kamurocho.
Straight up being able to go, oh, ask one question, and then from there you provide the most reasonable statement after that.
And as you know, Hamura fits the bill.
And the
This
other
game
reason?
does a lot of smart things.
Hamura and the victim.
Some dumb things, but I honestly think the Judgment franchise is
I'm
like
guessing there's security
untouched in the way that it places its attention to detail. So we can ask if Hamura really did kill him, but I mean, you know, that mainly is kind of just one of those, like, stupid question to kind of throw out there. We'll ask it anyway.
Think Hamura really killed him? Just curious.
I don't know. And I don't really care. If he says he's innocent,
That feels like something that Yagami wouldn't ask in this situation. So that's probably why it's outside of the consecutive statements, because Yagami has a connection to this guy as established before.
I think I know enough. We should get to the station.
You go on ahead. I got some calls to make first. Just take a cab there.
Will do.
And as per usual, we can go ahead and use a cab to advance the story. Now, we also have a case file that's also located here. This is your way of being able to follow up on various story things. Cases are continued across chapters. So they may have some details that will be filled out, and then it'll be Chapter 2, Kamurocho serial killing, etc., etc., etc. There's also side cases, which are much smaller. You can kind of follow those. Those are your, side missions / submissions. Interesting way to be able to collect those in this game, which we'll be able to find going forward.
Only one drink in.
What can I say? I'm a busy man.
Funny you should say that. Another customer of mine has a job for you. I'll tell you about it when you're not so swamped, okay?
Hey, I'm not about to pass up a paying gig.
Then come back when you and Shintane-sensei are done.
Yeah, speaking of which, unlike in the main Yakuza franchise where, you kind of just stumble upon side missions and you're kind of just pulled into people's business, most of the time characters will actually deliberately go up to you and be like, hey, I have a case for you. I have something I want to tell you. I have some stuff that you should know. And that will be kind of pulled into your actual information. A fun thing about this game, from it being like Yakuza 6, is that there's a lot of different extra locations to travel to. You can climb up ladders to go up buildings. You can go down places. No loading times on any of it, by the way. I mean, or rather, the loading times are hidden in the actual traversal. So, again, Yakuza 6 proving to be a very interesting kind of step in moving everything forward. Let me see here real quick. Here's all my bonus stuff, by the way. It is what it is, really. Oh, don't look at that. Never mind. Look at that later. And I think I'm going to set these real quick just so that I'm ready. So they have shortcuts in this, very similar to older Yakuza games. If you hold up, you can immediately kind of get your opportunity to be able to swap it up a little bit. Similar with the side, and similar with that way too. I also, I'll point this out, I really do like the way that this menu is set. Whenever you pause, it pulls out your phone, and they even have like a lower bar here for your ad, just to kind of show off the DLC. I don't know, it looks like an actual smartphone kind of appearance and setup, which I really like. Anyway, we're gonna spend on health. So I guess I'll show off kind of our skills here. Little skill book. Again, the visuals of this are really nice. But yeah, so you're given kind of stuff that is in different categories, similar to other Yakuza games. It's set in ability, battle, and then special. Special being other passive things that are kind of related to what you're doing here. It can be stuff from being able to, smoke, being able to listen to music, getting some extra stuff here and there for some of the other stuff that's available, etc., etc., etc. More of that stuff I'll be able to pull up once we get to it in the actual plot. Get the hell out of my way, bro! Damn! But we'll explore that as we need to explore it. No, not yet. I think legitimately I just did not smoke when I played this game because I'm like, I don't smoke, so I'm not going to smoke in the game. I probably will smoke when we play this game though. But it's neither here nor there.
We just keep running into each
Honestly,
other.
not that many opportunities to be able to do it. So like, why not? Why not skip it?
I'm Shintani from the Genda Law Office. The Matsugane family asked us to represent you.
Then I'm glad you said yes, Shintani-sensei. We're gonna get along real good. Just like my boss and Genda-sensei.
Right. Well,
I love how chill Hamura is, honestly. He's just like, yeah, you know,
legwork to try and back
this
up
is the
his
business.
No better guy to do it.
I'll do what I can.
So, they brought you in under suspicion of murder.
He makes everybody around him uneasy in an interesting way.
What do you want to know?
Whether or not you killed the guy.
Does it really matter? Your job's getting me out of this mess, regardless of the truth.
No. Because if I find out you actually did it...
You'll drop me?
Better. I'll make sure the prosecution puts you away for life.
This is bullshit! Just like you did that serial killer, huh?
Yagami?
All the evidence at the time pointed to Shinpei Okubo being innocent. That's why I chose to trust him.
But then, that Okubo guy, well, he proved us all wrong. Murdered his girlfriend in cold blood.
Come on, Tak. Let's be honest about what you were really focused on at the time.
Oh?
You wanted that precious acquittal so bad, you didn't even stop to think you were setting a murderer loose.
Very fun little hypothetical there.
Try saying that to Emi Terasawa's parents. That's why you quit, right? You couldn't face him.
Like I said before, this game immediately throws you into it.
We could maybe get back to the...
It doesn't matter if this is stuff that's like brand new to you when it's charged enough that it kind of pulls you into it naturally. Damn it. Guess this is just part of the job.
I'm fine. Keep going.
He does have moments where he'll just go into his own head and you have to manually progress the story.
Toshiro Kume.
Interesting.
Time of death. A member of the Kansai-based Kyohei clan. Around 6 a.m. on the 4th of December, the police got a 110 call from someone who found his corpse.
110, of course, is 911 in Japan.
Kume had some kind of argument before he died.
Yep.
Did the police say what evidence points to you being the killer? Do they have anything substantial?
Nope. Bastards are keeping their lips sealed. Ain't that right, Shintani-sensei?
Yes. At this point in the investigation, the cops won't tell me what they've got against you. Your words are the only thing we'll have till the trial.
Well, I mean, that doesn't feel like it's a fair case, but I mean, I guess if he's a yakuza, they probably are like, well, you know, who cares? Anyway, consecutive correct bonus. Let's see what we can do here. We talked about the police right beforehand. I think Kume would probably be the most interesting thing. But I wonder if that's like next, you know? Like that's the third thing we need to ask, or the second thing. We'll see how we do. I guess we could talk about the victim first.
Toshiro Kume, 34.
Yeah.
Run-of-the-mill Kyohei grunt.
Was Kume alone when you ran into
Starting these is always hardest. I think following the line of the conversation is a lot easier.
One more. Probably another Kyohei asshole. Don't know his name, though.
So there were two of them. And how many of you?
I'd say there was probably 5, including me.
And then from there, you know, he's arguing.
Where did you and Kume have your fight?
Out in front of a club, Amor, over on Supon Street. Me and a few Matsugane boys had a little run-in with a Kyohei guy. Turns out that was your boy, Kume.
And who started the fight?
What do you think? I'm not gonna let some kansai punk strut around like he owns the place. I'd already thrown a few drinks back at that point, too.
No,
What
well.
time did this all go down?
Just past 9.
So what happened after you and Kume had your standoff?
I don't know if you remember the Somnium Files, the way that it describes specific people remembering specific times or remembering stuff in detail there.
You're saying you abducted Kume on a...
You abducted him, bro? The hell?
Moore's one of the family businesses. So I went in, kicked the customers out, and kicked the crap out of Kume. But I'm telling you, I didn't kill the guy. Just tossed him out the back door when I was done with him. I left right after. A few minutes before midnight.
But yeah, people being able to remember specific times when they're, you know, involved in situations like these, you know, it is kind of an indicator of, like, their mental state, I believe, is kind of what they said in Somnium Files. No problem, Otaku. Take it easy. I like hearing things when gaming. Ooh-woo. Have fun, though, pal. So I guess from there, we need to get more information about what his alibi was.
An alibi? What time did they think Kume died?
Apparently between 2 and 3 in the morning. The cops were drilling me real hard about...
And then from there, we can ask about the police as well.
Where were you?
The police response, I should say.
A spot called Sauna Goten. Spent the night getting his steam.
But there's no proof you were actually there, huh? Well, otherwise you wouldn't be in here.
Pretty much. Someone should have seen something, though.
I mean, a sauna, you know, they probably don't have great cameras. They probably don't have a good setup, so...
Who's the detective in charge of the case?
Kuroiwa, from organized crime.
Oh, that's a good question to ask, too.
Familiar with him.
Doesn't have anything to do with his statements, but... Oh?
Pretty sure the Kyohei murders are his case.
I can't stand him. Guy doesn't give a rat's ass about yakuza.
Oh, well, I mean, why would he, right? Like, that's the funny thing. It's like, he's a yakuza. He's like, this guy doesn't know how to respect me. It's like, well, I mean, if he's a cop, then that kind of makes sense, right? Like,
we'll get going then.
But I guess it's like, oh, you know, if I paid him, he'd throw the money back at me. What an asshole.
Yeah,
back to Kamurocho.
Get over to Sauna Goten for me. See if Hamura's alibi holds water.
All right.
Oh, you get it? Holds water? Because it's a sauna?
You don't even have to go to trial. I'll give you a ring tomorrow for the report. Later.
Why is this asshole wearing sunglasses at night? Anyway, some additional details have been added. Like I said before, this kind of just, you know, continues to fill up. We also get to see people, and then new information will be filled in yellow as you continue to get your business done. So I guess for now, we're going to pass it on the way over, the bar, so might as well stop by and see if... I don't remember if we can trigger that now or not. If we can't, then, you know, we can't, but it's on the way. I'm very used to this, how this game looks, so it's honestly like, I don't know, like, you know how people kind of say, like, playing a certain game, like, after a long time feels like coming home or something like that, or experiencing a piece of media in some way, watching a movie or reading a book or something after a long time. Like, there's a very significant portion of this where I'm just like, oh my god, all right. Where I'm just like, oh, like, it feels very easy for me to know where to go and what to do. Oh, hold up. I love that you bouncing off the walls freaks them out, by the way. Anyway. Crane hatchling. We'll get into Camera Go later, once it's actually formally introduced. Boy, that Barker sure loves talking about tits. Too bad I'm an ass man. I know people that are like that. I understand it. I understand the mentality. Anyway, time to go into this sauna. I love that lady's coat. I was just kind of looking at it. The color's really nice.
You work here?
Yeah, come on in, friend.
Actually, I'm not a customer. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure, what do you need?
I'm here about a murder. The yakuza who had his eyes gouged out.
Straight to the point, Talk.
Came by for the same thing. Wanted to know if their suspect was with us the night of the incident. And you are a reporter?
Something like that, yeah. And this is Hamura, captain of the Matsugane family. Did he come in on the night of the crime?
I'll tell you the same thing I told the cops. I make it a point not to remember anyone specific, you know?
I see. So if this old man had remembered Hamura's face, then he would have had an alibi.
You get a lot of customers in and out, huh?
Up to the last train, at least. From there, it's only in till morning. You know how it is. People drop in, wait for the trains to start.
That sounds nice, honestly. Staying in a sauna, you know, till the morning.
Comes in, stays till morning, huh?
Drink some water, I mean, drink some milk or something. I don't know. Relax.
Oh, yeah. The cops mentioned something kind of similar.
If I can prove that Hamura was here on the night of the crime, then that'll solve everything. But there supposedly wasn't any promising evidence to point to an alibi.
You guys don't have a security camera? Something we could check, see who was here?
Yeah, no.
We do, but it deletes all its footage every 3 days. Privacy and all. It was already long gone by the time the cops came around.
Got it. Thanks. Sorry to bother you.
Shame. But, you know, plenty of other stuff, plenty of other avenues to take when you're a detective. So, the area being lit up red means that this is a hot spot for you to view a number of different things. For example, talking to this lady that we saw earlier with the nice coat.
Hey.
Big puffer.
Often, right? Did you see a yakuza head into Sonic Go 10 the night of December 3rd?
Why would I know that? You're crazy, mister.
I've definitely heard that voice before. I swear she's in the main Yakuza franchise as well.
Hey, you have a sec? I'm looking for info on a yakuza who went to Sonic Go 10 on the night of December 3rd.
That's, Psycho, right?
Remember something from that long ago? I'm trying to work here. Get lost.
Oh, wait. Isn't it? That's not Mafiyu's, like, character model, bro. I don't remember how Mafiyu sounds. I haven't played this game since 2021, like I said. Actually, I didn't say that. I probably should say that. The last time I played this game was in 2021. I got it in 2019. I finished it in 2020. And then I started replaying it again in 2021. And finished it in 2021. So... Oh, God, you're right, actually. That's pretty accurate.
You're back? Sorry, I don't have much more to say.
Psycho is Elizabeth Maxwell, aka Say from P5. Ah, okay. I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't have somebody who isn't already in the game to voice somebody, you know? But at the same time, I'm like, oh, you know.
Excuse me. I'm looking for info on a yakuza who stopped by.
Her voice sounded really similar.
Did you see anything?
But you're right, yeah.
This is the guy. Name's Hamura.
That's
I
it.
say I know him. There's tons of yakuza around here. Though now that you mention it, I remember something.
I forgot
about
that,
getting smacked in the face that night.
By a yakuza?
Yep. Don't think he got hurt too bad, though. Pretty sure it happened right around midnight.
All this on the night of the incident.
But when I went to check things out, the yakuza was long gone. The host was just standing there shouting. That help at all?
Oh, well, thank you, pal. She did a good job, yeah.
Nah.
Probably one of my favorite English VOs in the game, even though it's been a while.
If he was standing right in front of me.
Does anyone else know about this?
I don't know.
Guess this isn't much of a lead, then.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, well. I've tried everything. I've tried nothing, and I'm out of ideas. Nah, I've done enough for tonight. It's time to go to sleep. Time for Yagami to go to sleep. But first, I'm gonna climb this ladder. I love the fact that there's this upper area here. I don't really, I mean, 7 doesn't make use of this at all. So it's like, oh, you know, the sense of exploring inside of these buildings and really moving around is kind of nuts, you know? Oh, hey. You like cats? Cat cafe, let's go. Oh, hold on. What was it again? What's the button? Oh. Yeah, cats. Easy. All right. Now we can leave. Was this the location in 6? I didn't play all of 6. So there's a significant portion of things that I didn't have the opportunity to explore. But yeah, I, again, really do like the fact that there's so many buildings that have just full locations built into them. Okay, and that's why. Because that explains exactly why that location has so much attached to it. Because this is the Yakuza 6 map. That's a good. That's good to know. Thank you. Well, back to the office. Because as I said before, we've had a long day of doing nothing. Bro, you got your own house?
Yo.
You're still here? I thought you'd have left hours ago.
I was gonna, but I realized all I do at home is pass out. Did go for a drink, though.
Oh, now you're having another. You know that bottle's mine.
Well, Genda-sensei give you any work?
Yep, probably thanks to the dorayaki. He wants me to scrounge up some evidence for a murder trial.
You got this from Genda? I thought it was all about civil suits now. Criminals don't pay the bills, right?
Well, this one comes straight from Matsugane.
Well, technically, criminals do pay the bills in this situation.
What the hell?
For one of those Kyohei clan murders.
You mean that eye-gouging shit?
Mm-hmm. Just dropped by the jail to see him. He claims he's innocent, though.
Huh. Crazy.
Not interested? I can't say I blame you after what Hamura did. Booting you from the family was a low blow. If you want, I'll handle it solo.
Look, don't worry about it. I'm the one who fucked up, not him.
Another really good, hey, you know, like, there's some history going on here. But again, it's like, it's not force-feeding it to you, which I really appreciate. Anyway, time to get some rest. And getting some rest is just, you sleep on the damn couch.